Thank you for turning to page 121. Today we're going to take a look at War Machine's Battering Ram. This is from Wizkids. It was out in 2020, and it's a little set that I've wanted for a long time. Ever since I started playing D&D, I wanted a battering ram. It's a silly thing, I know. I've used some in a couple of games. I had one game years ago where the players found a battering ram in the dungeon. It was smaller, it fit in the hallways, and they would just shove it down the hallway and then use it to smash open doors. They put a couple of shields in the front, and they had themselves a nice little war machine right there in the dungeon. That was a lot of fun. I bought this set because I'm going to use it as a MacGuffin in one of my games, and then I'm going to use it in a battle system that I've got coming up soon. So I thought, what the heck? So I picked it up, and now I'm going to take a look at the contents. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this open. I'll put the pieces on the turntable, and you can see what you get inside to enhance your adventure. Today on page 121. The first piece we're going to look at is the battering ram itself. I thought this was really cool. It's got the hides covering the battering ram. This way you could wet the hides, and it adds to weight, but it protects the battering ram from having oil dumped on it and then lit on fire. It just keeps the battering ram in service. So I thought that was a nice touch. I'm going to pick this up and show, because the roof blocks most of the detail. Here is the ram itself. It's suspended on little plastic chains, so it actually moves. It swings back and forth. It's got a ram's head. There's the side, the underside, the back, and then the underside there. I think it's really cool because it's got the little poles that stick out so that you would be able to push it. If it was real life, you'd be under the protection of the hides from enemy arrows and things like that. So it's cool. I've always loved battering rams. I've always wanted one in miniature form for my game. I was excited to get my hands on this. I know it's been out for a few years, but it was the first real opportunity I had to grab it. This is available, I believe, still through the website, but I bought mine off a third-party seller, and you can certainly do that too. But that's the ram itself, the main feature. And the wheels do not turn. I was just curious. The next item that comes with this is a big drum. So you can coordinate the guys pushing the ram up into battle. You can coordinate everything in the battle with the drum, to the drum beats. So it's a neat little drum. It's got the little scary face on it, all designed to intimidate your opponents. I thought it was a nice touch. The next thing we've got is, I'm going to use it as a scrying fountain. I believe that's what it's supposed to be. It's just a little fountain on a pedestal, and then your shaman, wizard, whoever can use it to scry like a crystal ball and find out what the enemy is doing and the best time to strike with the battering ram. Next thing we have is a flagman. Another way you can signal your troops. You put this guy out there, and he waves the flag, and the troops know to move forward or stay back, whatever the appropriate flag is. So there you go. There he is. Handsome guy. And he's right in scale with the other figures, that all the modern figures right now. So I really liked that he was included. And then we've got a horn. A horn can be, when you've breached the gate, you blow the horn, and that can get the ram going. It could be also something that you would wind to intimidate the people inside the keep that you're going to use the battering ram to bash down, bash the gate down and stuff like that. So I thought that was a nice touch. And then we get two more pieces of kind of just scatter. One is a dragon skull, which looks really cool. I can see a lot of uses for this in games inside a dungeon. This would be an interesting thing to throw into some type of treasure hoard and let the players try to figure it out. And then the last piece that you get in this set looks to be some kind of giant's skull, because it's far too big to be a human skull or even an elf skull. And then it's got the little thing in the back. So I'm not sure if it's supposed to be some kind of horn that you would blow or some kind of ewer you would drink out of or something along those lines. I'm not really positive what they were going for with that. But this is the battering ram set. I have the ballista. I've got a couple of catapults now. I basically have all the War Machine stuff I wanted for Medieval Wars when I started playing D&D. I finally gotten a bunch of these, and I love them. As you know, if you follow my channel, I love putting little gewgaws and pieces on the table and letting my players interact with them. A piece like that, when I put it out there, everybody's going to pick it up and look it over, try to figure it out. But the star of the show is our battering ram. I love that it's actually suspended from the chains inside the little protector. And I don't know, I think it's a really nice thing. So as I say, this is about 5 years old. It's making this video. It came out in 2020. And it is from Wizkids, Wizards of the Coast. And it's still available in many, many sources. Their website as well as secondary markets. So if you have a hankering to have a battering ram, a la Grand and Lord of the Rings, now you've got the opportunity. So there you go. But that's all I've got today on page 121. I want to thank you for your time. Thanks for watching. Leave any comments below, like and subscribe. Tell your friends about the channel. Let's keep it growing. Take a look at the Patreon, see if you can help me out there. And I'll see you next time on page 121.